Hello, everybody. VR Mania continues. This one for my friend. And if you don't believe we're friends, I traveled all the way to Hawaii to see Double D Vintage Sports. There we are. A couple of good-looking dudes hanging out, looking at cards. Wanted to see cards that paired well together, displayed well together. And I put together a couple things that I know no one else thought of. Especially since the first one is female tennis. Now, this is going to take about a minute. So if you want to skip ahead, I totally get it. But when you think of the all-time great rivalries in sports, I bet very few people think of these two. Chris Evert and Martina Navratilova. These two played each other head-to-head 80 times. 80 matches. 22 of those were Grand Slams. Chris Evert won 37 of those head-to-head matches, 8 Grand Slams. Navratilova won 43 of those head-to-head matches, 14 Grand Slams. What is remarkable to me is, had these two not been playing each other for 20 years, they might be even higher on the all-time great, female tennis player list. They're both easily top 10, and I don't have such lists. I didn't make one, but just based on their titles and accomplishments, absolutely have to be. So had they not been beating up on each other, where would they be? A little unconventional, but I know no one else thought of that one for sure. And these are new cards in my collection. They look really cool. A little cracked ice action on Chris Evert. And this is an insert. And these are 2021 cards, even though they were just released. And I believe John Mangini opened a box on his channel. And I just went and bought the singles that I wanted. I think I got 8 singles total from that set. Spent $12. Those people that open a box have spent a lot more than that. Okay, what should we do next? Let's do the big one next. Now, I know, Dylan, when you put this up, you wanted to see baseball cards. Come on, let's get real. I got a theme here going. And let's see how long it takes you and everyone else to figure it out. First card up. There's going to be 9. Greg Maddux, 18. Greg Maddux, 18. Iván Rodríguez. And there's going to be glare. There's going to be cards in the way of each other. 13. Iván Rodríguez, 13. Anyone catching on yet? Keith Hernandez, 11. Keith Hernandez, 11. Roberto Alomar, 10. And I do not roll my R's. Sorry, Lou. I would embarrass myself and everybody else. Oh. Brooks Robinson, 16. Does that stay on that smaller holder? It's not even in the frame. A little bit. Ozzie Smith, 13. Sorry, Ozzie, you're going to be out of sight. But I showed your card. Barry Lamar Bonds. There's some Dufex action. One of my favorite modern cards that I own. Barry Bonds, 8. Willie Mays, and I need some better Willie Mays cards. Holy smokes. I don't have any vintage, and I found like 4 modern cards to pick from. This one's kind of cool, but not as cool as a nice, 56 tops or something. Willie Mays, did I say the number? 12 for Willie Mays. Please stand up. All right. Roberto, I don't roll my R's. Clemente, 12. Roberto Clemente, 12. Okay, I am really certain you have all figured this out by now. These are your all-time Gold Glove winners, of which I am not, because I can't even hold on to a baseball card. Your all-time, by position, Gold Glove winners. And of course, there's 9 of them. And in most of the smaller, or like at least my display cases, there's pretty much spots for 9 cards. So I just thought these went well together. And for the most part, I got them fielding, rookie card. Fielding, Barry blocking out the sun so we can catch a ball. Again, Willie May is not a lot of selection that I had. And I didn't have anything Roberto fielding, but I wanted to show off the 71 because, hey, that's a cool card. Okay, let me reset this. I got one more thing for you, Dylan. Okay, this was just going to be a 4-card job. There's a lot of team collectors on YouTube, and I thought I would do a little something team-based. And one day I just sort of got thinking and just kind of figured this out. And I shared it with another Mariners fan, and he said, I had never thought of that. So, Mark Langston, here's a Topps big card, drafted by the Mariners in 1981. Pitched for a while, and was traded for some bum named Randy Johnson. Randy Johnson was traded for some bum named Freddie Garcia. And this is one of my favorite cards. I think it looks great. And Freddie Garcia was awesome. And there's a young man on the other hemisphere. I shouldn't say other hemisphere. Southern hemisphere, pardon me. In Venezuela in his early teens. Who loved Freddie Garcia. Idolized Freddie Garcia. And he said, if I ever talk to the Mariners about a contract, I'm going to sign with the Mariners. So that young man was Felix Hernandez. And so in some way, we can draw a line all the way from 1981 through Felix Hernandez's career in Seattle to 2019 through these 4 players. And I don't know what made me think of this, but I just thought it was cool. And, a nutty team player might put something together like this in his or her display case. I love that 3 of them are like horizontal. That looks really cool. Dylan, I hope you like this. Not as much vintage as probably some you're going to get from some others. But I was just trying to be a little different and fun and keep it interesting. And I hope you liked it. I hope everyone else liked it. Thanks for the giveaway. Thanks for being my friend. And until next time, remember, we don't count subscribers. We count friends. Like Dylan.